Although these celebrities are loved by their fans, they once escaped being blacklisted by Hollywood because they betrayed their fans. In this video, we will be looking at 3 major things, with the number 1 being why they were almost blacklisted by Hollywood, the second being how their audience felt, and the third being why they apologized. Starting with Kevin Hart. In 2019, Kevin Hart was forced to apologize for his past homophobic tweets that resurfaced when he was announced as the host of the Oscars in 2019. I have to warn you, the tweets are so stupid that I almost never believed it myself. Tweets like, "All of the women asking me where the pics is. I am not passing along a pics of a naked man. That would make me gay by association. I just saw the biggest gay guy ever. The nigger looked like Hulk Hogan with heels on. I can't lie, I got scared. How can you tell if your pit bull is gay? My dog just farted, and it sounded like he whistled." Although some may say it was just a joke, it was definitely a serious threat and an attack to end his career.
This was to destroy me. This was to end all partnerships, all brand relationships, all investment opportunities, studio relationships, my production company and the people that work underneath me. This was to damage the lives that have been invested in me.
Followed by his response when he received a call from the Oscars asking him to apologize.
So I just got a call from the Academy, and that call basically said, "Kevin, apologize for your tweets of old, or we're going to have to move on and find another host." Talking about the tweets from 2009, 2010. I chose to pass. I passed on the apology. The reason why I passed is because I've addressed this several times. This is not the first time this has come up. I've addressed it. I've spoken on it. I've said where the rights and wrongs were. I've said who I am now versus who I was then. I've done it. I've done it. I'm not going to continue to go back and tap into the days of old when I moved on.
Thankfully, the attack on him only cost him his opportunity to host the Oscar Awards and never ended his career. However, the attack that Kevin Hart faced was nothing compared to the critics and brain trauma that Ariana Grande got herself into by licking a donut that she never bought. For those of you who would argue that she never did such a thing, here is your proof, a definition of don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. But in her case, the correct word will be don't stick your tongue to where it doesn't belong. And as you can see, even a customer who is also a woman like her was probably disgusted by the look on her face, and as if things couldn't get any worse, she added a caption that fueled the whole scene. After the clip went viral, she was greatly criticized by her American fans. That made her cancel most of her shows and public events. She later apologized, but the damage has been done.
I feel like seeing a video of yourself behaving poorly that you have no idea was taken is such a rude awakening that it's like you don't know what to do. I was so disgusted with myself. I like shoved my face in a pillow and wanted to disappear. But instead of that, I'm going to come forward and own up to what I did and take responsibility and say, I'm sorry.
While Ariana Grande controversies was caught on camera, Liam Neeson's controversies was made off camera, but sparked a raging hatred. In February 2019, during an interview with The Independent, he made devastating confession about a female friend of his who was brutally raped. Neeson, in a moment of brutal honesty, admitted that upon learning that the attacker was a black man, he became consumed with primal need for revenge. Within few hours of making such big revelation of racism, the news spread like hellfire from social medias and news outlets. He was trending, but for the wrong reasons.
A very dear friend of mine was brutally raped, and I was out of the country, and when I came back she told me about this. I asked her, did you know the person? It was a man. No. His race? She said he was a black man. I thought, okay. And after that, there were some nights I went out deliberately into black areas in this city looking to be set upon so that I could unleash physical violence.
He later expressed profound regret and also clarified his intentions, that he is not a racist. However, Liam Neeson's controversy was far better than the hatred directed towards Ellen DeGeneres. In 2020, Ellen DeGeneres faced significant backlash after multiple reports of toxic work environment was made against Ellen DeGeneres' show. Former and current employees accused the show of having a culture of fear, racism, and intimidation. There were also allegations of sexual harassment and misconduct by senior staff members, which led to Ellen's dramatic apology.
I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected.
Despite the apology, the incident tarnished her reputation, leading to a decline in viewership and eventually contributing to her decision to end the show in 2022. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.